If you've ever wondered why some people become millionaires and keep getting richer, while others earn fortunes and end up losing everything, know that this doesn't happen by chance. There's a clear reason behind these differences. The rich follow a set of rules that most people never learn. The truth is that earning money isn't enough. Many celebrities and athletes have made millions, only to see their fortunes disappear within a few years. On the other hand, entrepreneurs and investors who started from scratch managed not only to earn money but also to multiply and protect it over time. And here's the secret. These hidden wealth rules aren't exclusive to millionaires. You can apply them to your life as well. The problem is that no one teaches you this in school. While ordinary people spend their entire lives working to pay bills, the rich follow smart strategies that ensure their money works for them. Today, you're going to discover these strategies. We'll analyze real cases of millionaires who followed or ignored these rules, understand how money truly works, and most importantly, learn how you can start applying these techniques in your own life, regardless of how much you earn today. So if you want to understand the financial secrets the rich never share, stay with me until the end of this video. Let's start with the first and most essential millionaire rule. It already explains why so many people lose money and never manage to accumulate wealth. Rule number 1, never depend on just one source of income. If there's one rule the rich understand better than anyone, it's that depending on a single source of income is a fatal mistake. Most people work their entire lives earning a fixed salary and believe that's enough. But what happens if that salary disappears? Mike Tyson's case is one of the most shocking examples. During his career, he earned over $400 million, but lost everything and ended up bankrupt. How was that possible? Simple. He relied exclusively on the money he received from fights and spent at a faster pace than he could earn. Without investments or other income sources, a series of bad business decisions and uncontrolled expenses were enough to wipe out his fortune. Now compare that with Jay-Z, who also started earning money from his music, but never relied on that alone. He invested in fashion, beverages, sports, and technology, ensuring his wealth continued to grow even when he wasn't releasing albums. The big lesson here is that millionaires don't put all their eggs in one basket. They diversify their income sources so that if one disappears, others keep generating money. How to apply this rule to your life? Create multiple income streams. If you have a full-time job, start thinking about ways to earn money beyond your salary. This could be a side business, investments, or freelance work. Invest in assets that generate money. Renting out property, investing in dividend-paying stocks, or starting an online business are ways to create passive income. Use your free time to create new opportunities. Instead of just working to pay bills, think about how each dollar you earn can be used to generate more money in the future. Now that you understand the importance of diversifying your income sources, let's move on to another fundamental rule. One that can mean the difference between keeping your fortune or watching it disappear quickly. Rule number 2, never spend everything you earn. Earning a lot of money isn't enough to become rich. If it were, all celebrities and athletes would remain millionaires forever. But we know reality is quite different. Many of these people lose everything because they never learned the most basic rule of wealth building, spending less than they earn. A classic example is Nicolas Cage, one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, who amassed over $150 million throughout his career. However, he spent it all on mansions, exotic cars, and even a dinosaur skull. The result? Millions in debt and a series of financial problems. Now compare that with Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, who still lives in the same house he bought in the 1950s and maintains a simple lifestyle. Instead of spending impulsively, he invests most of his money to make it grow even more. How to apply this rule to your life? Avoid lifestyle inflation. If your income increases, resist the temptation to increase your expenses proportionally. Follow the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for necessities, 30% for lifestyle, and 20% for investments and savings. Think like an investor, not a consumer. Before spending, ask yourself if that money could be used to generate more wealth in the future. Now that you know that accumulating wealth is more about keeping money than just earning it, let's move on to the next rule. How to make money work for you instead of working for money forever. Rule number 3, make money work for you. If you rely solely on your job to earn money, you'll never achieve true financial freedom. The rich understand that the secret isn't just making money, but ensuring that it keeps growing on its own. Take Shaquille O'Neal, one of the greatest NBA players. He realized that his basketball career had an expiration date and decided to invest part of his money. Today, Shaq owns franchises like Five Guys, Papa John's, and Krispy Kreme. This means that even without playing, he continues to make millions every year. The problem is that most people take the opposite approach. They work for money, but never make money work for them. The result? They spend their entire lives trading time for money, and when they stop working, their income stops as well. How to apply this rule to your life? Invest your money in assets that generate passive income, such as stocks, real estate, or online businesses. Prioritize the long term. Invest regularly and reinvest your profits so that compound interest works in your favor. Create income streams that don't depend on your time. Earning money without actively working for it is the key to financial freedom. Now that you understand the importance of making your money work for you, let's move on to the next strategy the rich use to multiply their wealth faster than anyone else. Rule number 4, use other people's money to grow. The rich don't wait to save up all their money before investing. Instead, they learn to use other people's money to multiply their wealth. Look at Donald Trump, for example. He didn't build his real estate empire solely with his own money. Instead, he used bank loans, partnerships, and investor financing to leverage his businesses. The result? He was able to grow much faster than if he had relied only on his own capital. Most people make the mistake of believing they need to save for years before starting an investment or launching a business. Meanwhile, millionaires use credit and financing to accelerate their results. How to apply this rule to your life? Learn to use credit strategically, financing assets that yield a higher return than the interest paid. Build a solid financial history to secure lower interest rates and access to cheaper capital. Seek partnerships to share costs and multiply earnings. Now that you understand how to accelerate your wealth using other people's money, we need to talk about a fatal mistake that can destroy your fortune if you're not careful. Rule number 5, protect your wealth before expanding it. Earning money is only half the game. The other half is ensuring you don't lose it. Many millionaires ignore this rule and end up bankrupt because they don't protect their wealth against unforeseen events. A classic example is Michael Jackson. He made billions throughout his career, but accumulated massive debts due to poor financial management. Meanwhile, Bill Gates took a different approach. He protects his fortune by diversifying investments and using corporate structures to minimize risks. How to apply this rule to your life? Build an emergency fund before making aggressive investments. Diversify your investments to reduce risks and avoid relying on a single asset. Use structures like holding companies and insurance policies to shield your wealth from unexpected losses. Now that you've learned the importance of protecting your wealth before expanding it, let's conclude with an action plan for you to start applying these rules today. Rule number 6, the rich think long-term. The biggest difference between the rich and the poor lies in how they perceive time. Ordinary people seek immediate results and fall into quick money traps, such as fraudulent schemes and risky gambling. Millionaires, on the other hand, play the long game, investing consistently and allowing time to make their money grow. Warren Buffett, for example, built his fortune over decades by reinvesting his earnings into safe and predictable investments. How to apply this rule in your life? Stop chasing quick money and focus on safe and scalable strategies. Invest consistently and resist the temptation to withdraw money too soon. Plan your financial future as if you were building something to last for decades. Now that you understand the hidden rules millionaires follow, let's conclude with an action plan so you can start applying them today. How to apply these rules today? Now that you know the rules that millionaires follow to build and maintain their fortunes, it's time to put this knowledge into action. What separates the rich from the poor is not the amount of money they earn, but the strategies they use to grow their wealth and protect it from losses. Summary of what we've learned: never rely on just one source of income. Never spend everything you earn. Make your money work for you. Use other people's money to grow faster. Protect your wealth before expanding it. Think long-term, not just about immediate gains. Which of these rules have you not applied yet? Comment below. I'm applying the millionaire rules or to reinforce your commitment. Subscribe to the channel and share this video with someone who needs to know these strategies. Now that you know the rules, it's time to put them into practice.